You want another training story?
Oh, always. Come on.
Chris Dittmar. I
want to hear this
Versa
one.
climber.
Oh, yes, I know about this.
Versa
I'll give a bit
climber.
of background. He had an Aussie Rules, his big Aussie Rules
Port
player.
Adelaide?
Yeah,
because I'm a big Aussie Rules fan as well.
and he hurt his knee really badly in that, and he basically couldn't do any impact work. He could only play squash. He couldn't do the ghosting and everything else. So he needed to replicate something to keep a massive fitness level that wasn't non-impact.
Yeah.
And then the verticlimber, you go ahead, because this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'd heard about the VersaClimb. I'd heard that Ditz couldn't do any impact training on the court. He was limited to 45, 60 minutes a day of on-court sort of stuff, either a game or pressure feeding. So he was on the VersaClimb all the time. And I got to the institute, and this is, I'm 25, 400 metre man two times a week, so I think I'm pretty fit. And then I walk into the gym, and because Ditz used to come up and train with Rodney Martin and Olsey and all these guys quite often, and he's on the VersaClimber, and I sort of was watching, and the VersaClimber had a measurement of feet per minute, and the maximum was 240.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Ditz, he's doing 5-minute sets, and it's just got dash, 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 and I'm thinking,
He's just hitting the top.
well, maybe he's got it off.
Yeah.
No, he's above the top. That's the thing. So, and then me and a couple of the other guys at the time, Grant Hickson and Simon Baker and Billy Hadrill, we sort of thought, well, we'll give that a go. And we were lucky if we could hold that for a minute, doing minute intervals.
Yeah,
I mean, he was doing 5 minutes.
Well, the verticlimber machine, it's one of those ones you go into a gym and it's always empty because it's the hardest machine to use.
Yes,
and that's
exactly.
why people don't want to go on it. We've actually got one at home, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, it's brilliant. You feel like Spider-Man going up. You're climbing buildings with that.
No, it was intimidating just to watch Chris Dittmar. I mean,
he used to do it in the sauna as well, didn't he?
That was for the '89 World Open.
Yeah.
There was a news report on Channel 7. I remember as I'm 16 years old coming up and you see there's a news report about squash. I was like, wow, and there's Ditz in the sauna replicating the conditions in Kuala Lumpur coming up. And as it was, I mean, he did that for 6 weeks. Shows how dedicated he was, and
that was the event where he beat Jahangir 3-2,
120 minutes,
which was unbelievable.
Your dad's commentating.
Yeah, dad's commentating. It's being filmed primarily from the front wall.
Yeah.
And then he's 2-love up against Jancha, and then he loses 3-2.
Jancha just reeled him in.
Well, Jancha weighing about 9 stone, like a pipe cleaner, and then Chris Dittmar could never get underneath 13 stone. I think that was his body frame.
Yeah.
And it was I couldn't believe that. That is one of the best squash matches I've seen when he beat Jahangir.
Yeah,
get
exactly.
That cross-court nick off the serve.
13-all, yeah. 13-all, yeah.
To take him to 40-30.
Roller,
oh,
incredible.
My goodness,
me. Hairs on the back of the neck just thinking about it.
Well, I'd like to just, I don't know if he'll ever watch this, Chris Dittmar. He's into broadcasting, but maximum respect.
Absolutely. Sir Chris.